I'm Naomi from naomicraig.com. I'm here to bring you a 5-minute book review on Heart Pressed by Melissa Wardwell. My whole purpose of, sorry if I said that wrong, Wardwell, um, of doing these book reviews, 5-minute book reviews, is so you can see um, that book reviews aren't intimidating. They really do help authors and readers to find out if it's a book worth reading. So how I structure that is I will do 5 things that you can find in the book that you would look for. That would be intriguing, and that way it doesn't even change whether the fact it's a book I care for or if it's a book I didn't care for as much, because it is still 5 things you can look for in the book. Um, and then I give a little comment on how I personally felt about it. So without further ado, here is the synopsis for Heart Pressed by Melissa Wardwell. Crushes are great for grapes, wine, and romance, not so great for hearts. The Sweetheart Festival, an Elnora Island institution, has sparked more than a few romances over the years, but who would have thought it would light a fire in 2 hearts from 2 of the island's oldest families? When Amara Martin and Dante Greco meet, sparks fly that may ignite more than one romance. 2 wineries, old feuds, generations of traditions. Seeing the attraction at Amara and Dante's chance meeting, Beth Stevens and Scott Anderson join forces to do a little matchmaking, not realizing the pressure it would bring to both households and their own heart. The new couple must decide if they will adhere to tradition or break free from expectations and choose love. Pressure on every side threatens a love that hasn't yet had a chance to ripen, for both Amara and Dante, as well as Beth and Scott. In this forbidden love novel, Heart Pressed continues the Elnora Island romances of the Independence Islands series, featuring 5 islands, 6 authors, and a boatload of happily ever afters. The Independence Island series beach reads aren't just for summer anymore. So first off, the Independence Islands is super fun. I have enjoyed the concept. I have enjoyed the stories I've read. And here are 5 things that you can find in Heart Pressed. Number 1, Amara is taking over her family business and has just been to a fertility clinic. And her mom is dying, so we've got a lot of drama happening right up front. Number 2, Dante runs the rival winery, and his family absolutely loves Amara. Number 3, Scott and Beth, we see their continued story. There's some growing pains. There's some working things out. So that was neat to see them again. You'll see them first in Scrumptious Independence. Number 4, there's a mysterious pirate chest. And then number 5, I close that out with a quote that I really enjoy from the book. And this one is from Amara's diary, her mother's diary. Ocean waves roll into the shore, bringing both beauty and destruction with it. They change the land with each hit, yet it is the life force of the entire planet. Life is like the ocean. It changes with one roll of a wave. It gives and takes. One moment everything is right in the world, and the next everything changes. So that's the 5 things that you can find. And I thought that it was it had some really great elements, even just now rereading the synopsis, forbidden love, you've got rival wineries happening. But I actually didn't feel like a lot of the things that were there were played out as well as they could have. We really have a lot of great bits happening, but sometimes they felt like they just happened and then you never hear from them again. Like Amara has just recently become a Christian before she comes to the island. I would have liked to see her grow in the faith a little bit more, and to, to work through, um, where she was at with that. But it just seemed like she was automatically knew the right answers and stuff like that. So I did mention that Amara went to the fertility clinic, and she's pregnant. Might be a spoiler, I guess. Um, but she, like, at one point, she's already met Dante, um, and she has this opportunity, and it would have made for a good scene, I think, to show or to say that, she did go to the fertility clinic. She had the thought, I wonder what Dante's going to think about me now. Like, she never identifies that she wasn't pregnant by an ex-boyfriend. So I was like, I wonder what Dante's going to think. And then the next scene, it's like he already had known. Like, it just, like, kind of left me a little hanging there. There was a very dramatic thing with her winery, which could have led into a lot more tension between. It was trying to cast suspicion on his winery. It's his fault, it's a rival. It was her vintner, and I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. Um, the man who was supposed to be making her wine tried to sabotage it and tried to pass it off. That could have been Dante. Um, and she worked hard on it all day, and then it was over. Like, she fired the man, um, but then we never hear from it again. Like, I just like, maybe I'm just nosy. I just like to know all the details. Um, but it just felt like there were several things that were led up to, and then I just never heard what happened. Like, never heard all the details on that. So um, I would have liked to seen that. But I mean, again, I know that not every book is right for every reader. I know that, and I know that I've done things like that in my own writing. So I do enjoy this series, and like I said, there was a lot of really neat moments that I would have just loved to see developed more. Um, so read for yourself if you're liking the Independence Islands. This will give more information into the series, into Beth and Scott's relationship, which I enjoyed seeing. I enjoyed actually seeing them having growing pains, because that's real life. Um, excuse me. So anyway, this has been a 5-minute book review. If you are interested in downloading my free novella, it's a biblical fiction. It's about Balaam and his talking donkey. That's available at naomicraig.com. It's called On Desolate Heights. And until next time, I hope that you have an excellent book to read, and don't forget to leave a review. Thanks for tuning in.